Today I want to share something with you that is not property advice. In fact, it's a tool that we have been working on. I hope though that it becomes just as valuable to you as any advice that I could be giving you. One of the reasons that we started the Inside Property Investing podcast was to give you content and education and advice without having to go along to your local networking meeting. It might be in an evening, it might be time away from your family, it might be 20 quid out of your pocket that could be better spent on something else. But that doesn't mean that I'm against networking events. In fact, I still think they have a massive amount of value to give you. From a business point of view, in terms of introducing you to other people in your area and continuing to build your professional network, as well as giving you a good idea of what other people in your local area are working on. But also just from a personal well-being point of view, property can be quite a lonely place. A lot of us are doing this on our own without much support or guidance around us. So getting along to those local networking meetings gives you a good sounding board and just shows you that other people are in the same boat as you. So loads of good reasons to get along to them. The problem was though, there was no real easy way to find how you could get along to your local networking meetings, where they were, when they were. You might have followed a couple of the organizers on social media, but getting a cohesive list was something that just didn't really seem to exist. And that is exactly what we are trying to create. We've got an events calendar live now over at insidepropertyinvesting.com/events. And just as I've said, the intention of this is to bring together a single list of UK property investor network meetings so that you can find the ideal meeting to fit into your schedule. Now, it's not totally perfect yet, but it's pretty good so far. And whilst there will be some functionality that we're adding over the coming months, it's a great resource as it is. It works just as well on your mobile as it does on a desktop, so feel free to head over there now and take a look whilst I run you through some of the major elements of the functionality. The default view for the events calendar displays all of the events in a month view, so you can see at a glance exactly what is going on when. Now, you can also change this view to view all the events by week, by day, or just in a straight up list. But one of my favorite views is the map view. This uses Google Maps to show you at a glance where different events are happening. So you could focus in on a specific area. Maybe you'd be coming up to visit Manchester for a week and you can see all of the events happening in that area. Now, the map only shows 5 events at a time, but if you can't see an event that you're interested in, just use this next events button and that will show you the next 5 events, and you can keep scrolling through that and I'm sure you'll be able to find one that suits you. Under the Find Events drop down, you've got some great search options here as well if you want to look for events on a specific date. You can also search by keywords. Now, I've been playing around with this a little bit and it seems to just pull from the event description, but I tried things like breakfast meeting to pull up all of the morning meetings if that's more your cup of tea. So have a play around with that and see what you can find. And then also the option for location. Now, this pulls up a list of the closest events to that location. So they could be a couple of 100 miles away, but hopefully you find something on your doorstep and you can put in towns, full addresses, postcodes, whatever you want in terms of location, and it will pull back all of those results for you. Then when you click through into the events tab specifically, you get a lot more details on the event, giving you the full description, as well as more information on the date and time and the venue. And you've got the organizer details here as well, which you can click through and see all of the different events that that specific organizer is hosting. You can even export all of these details directly into your calendar just by clicking one button. And as I said before, the functionality works exactly the same on your phone. So you can view by month, day, week, whatever you want to do. You can search on the map, you can click through, see all of the event details, and again, download them directly into your calendar. We plan on continuing to add to this every single property event that we can find happening in the UK, and we might even add a few that are happening overseas as well. It should become a one-stop shop for you to find the best networking events for you, depending on where you're going to be and when you're going to be there. And if you're an event host or organizer and you want your events listed in the calendar, then just drop me an email and we will get them added. You can contact me on mike@insidepropertyinvesting.com, and one day soon we might even have functionality where you can add your own events. But until then, like I say, drop me an email. And for all of those of you that are looking for networking events, hopefully this is as valuable to you as it's going to be to us.